Hi all. Let us now discuss the results of the tournament that I played on Monday, the 28th October. This was a just declare match point event, and as usual, that is of 8 deals. If you haven't watched the play, uh, you can do so on the link provided below. Um, in this video, I will briefly discuss the results and mainly the interesting things from the point of view of declarer play and where uh, bad players go wrong, where most of the players get things right, and where there's some subtle good action of ours that pays good dividends. So, on to the results now. Uh, our score was 74.25% and the rank was 37. Now, clicking on the results, we will see that around 13,300 tables started playing. That is, that many players started playing. Around 11,900 finished the event, and our rank was 37. Excellent by any reckoning, within top 1%. And here you see the scores of my friends. Uh, so let us look at the deal score one by one. Once again, do please have a look at how the play went yesterday, where I have thought aloud about my ideas of play, and the link is provided below. Now, uh, in this first deal, for 4 heart making 420, the match point score is 51.2%. And if we click on other tables, we see that most everyone got this right. Just a few players got it wrong. And what is it that they got wrong? There's hardly anything to get wrong here. So, what happened was club ace was laid, a spade was bagged, and a club was returned. Now, at this point in time, since there was no club row, just taking out trumps, discarding 3 diamonds and 3 clubs, and giving 1 diamond would have been sufficient. A claim would have been sufficient. Now, how come a person went down one? And as you can see, this is he took out one trump, he took out second trump, but began cashing clubs before, so lost count. A simple error. Around 3 or 4 people succumbed to that error. Now, let us move to deal 2 similar. The score is around 54.9 55%. So, most players probably went down 1, but some went down 2 or 3. We can confirm this by clicking on other tables. And most players have got, nobody has made 4 hearts. Most have gone down 1. Now, how did players go down 2? And you will see that the pathology is similar. So what happened was speed lead as what we got. Then a diamond back, diamond is queen cashed, and a diamond rough queen. So at this point the contract is 1 down. The spade comes back, and the declarer has to guess the position of heart queen. Now, if you notice the bidding, uh, East had opened 1 club, okay, and West had come up with diamond is queen. So most likely, East was going to have the heart queen. Also, East came up with singleton diamond. So there were more vacant spaces with East. But some people got this wrong, as you can see. This player mm, finished against West only. He thought West would have it. So that was one mistake why some players got a bad score and went down 2 or 3. Mm, Now on deal 3, just for making one spade, our score is 90.8%. And this is instructive uh, because if you look at what happened at other tables, some players made like us one spade, about 15 or 20, but many went down. So the uh, most frequent result is one spade going down. And what is it that we did right and what is it that they did wrong? So this is an instructive point, and that is why I'm discussing it. If you see, this lead has to be same because this is a just declare game. Now at trick 2, without, okay, this player cashed club is uh, okay. So now this is not what I wanted to show. I wanted to show. Let me see. Okay, this player. And at trick 2, without cashing, this player roughed a club. And now it would have become difficult to make a trick with club ace. And that is why the contract went down. And if we look at the play at our table, I cashed club ace, and with that trick in the bag, it was easier to make 7 tricks. Now, deal 4 and 5, I don't really want to discuss these because the robots made obvious mistakes, difficult for us to figure out why it was so. Mm, so, I will skip discussing those two. But if you do have any questions and comments, please post so that I will have a chance to have another look at these deals and then I can answer. Now, on this particular deal, we went down 2 in one club, and that was a very poor score. And as you can see, some people have made one club, some people have gone down only one. Um, if you see here, spade ace king are to be lost, diamond ace queen are to be lost, club ace club queen. So 6 top losers. Going down one isn't such uh, as an uncommon thing. It should go down one normally, and we went down two. Of course, that was bad. But what is it that one club players, for example, those who went only one down did? Now, after Heart King, they played Club 10. And then the Robo helped by taking out trumps on its own initiative. So what you wanted to do, the Robo helped you do as a declarer. That's what happened with these players, and they went down one. At our table, so after spade ace king, the Robo shifted to hijack quite uh, inexplicably. Now at this point in time, if diamond queen were in, that was if diamond queen were with east, then there was a chance to get uh, two diamond tricks, or if not two uh, top diamond tricks, a diamond rough in dummy. So that is why I played Jack of Diamond, which I believe is a better play than playing the Ten of Clubs. But what happens after Jack of Diamond to Queen? Well, the robo takes out heart control, and winning next diamond, it wins heart 10. So now, five tricks have been lost. Club ace to lose, club queen to lose, and club 8 will inevitably get a trick because it can be used to rough spade jack or for a promotion. So the way it could have happened is hard 4 roughed by club ace, then spade jack roughed by club, and waste exits. But as it happened, diamond was played. I played club 10 to queen, and now uh, this uppercut where the robo wrapped heart with club ace and gave a promotion by playing spade jack. So now I had to lose a trick to club 8. So that was the reason I got just 18% score here. And I do believe that playing diamond jack at trick 4 is a better play rather than playing club 10. But the cards were not well placed for that play. Now, the next deal and the last deal I want to discuss here is this 5 heart where we got 97.5%. And there is nothing special about the hand other than what the robo chose to do. So after spade king, heart is and heart back, which was the same play at most other tables. I have checked that. But at our table, the robo suddenly decided not to play a spade and played a club and gave me an opportunity to make the rest of the tricks. Whereas at many other tables, the robo decided to play a spade, and spade is was that extra under trick. Now, why did robo decide to play spade in their case and not where I was playing, not on my table? The only difference seems to be if you see the previous trick, whether you play the hard jack or whether you play small heart. So possibly uh, the robo interpreted hard jack as six card original heart holding and didn't want to give a trick to spade by giving an open uh, finesse kind of thing. Maybe that is the reason. But once again, the robo does many inexplicable things, and this is one of them. But I just wanted to point out at the card you play at um, mm, when you hold length in a suit, and when you decide to play a small card, one of the card, it doesn't matter what you play from the point of view of the game as one looks at four hands. But if you hide some lower cards, the robo might just get into wrong assumption about your holding, and that might help you. Keep that in mind if you uh, play these robo events. So that was about all that I wanted to discuss about this tournament. Of course, the score of 74.3% is excellent score. There are three elements to it. One is what robo gifts, two is what you decide to do, and three is the number of mistakes or the type of mistakes other do. So I would attribute around 20 to 30% of this good score to my play, about 40 to 50% to robo idiosyncrasies, and about 10 to 20% to field not being great and people making elementary mistakes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click on the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and please click on the bell icon so that you get notifications when new content is updated. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.